Hi everyone. I haven't done a channeling video for you guys in a little while, so I decided to just do a freestyle channeling video for you today, and I hope that you really enjoy it. I'm also going to be recording more of the audiobook later on today and hope to be able to get that out to you shortly. You can check out the first 2 chapters of the audiobook, and I will put a little card over here so you can click on those, but please do stick around until the end of this channeling session so that you can get whatever happens to come through. And I'm as curious as you are to see what Vagrein has to say today. So we'll get started. Good now to you. We are pleased to be joining you in this fashion, to be transmitting in this free and undirected way, in which we mean without a specific question that comes from your end, because we have noted and have seen the pattern of the questions that you share, that you ask to us, and while all are welcome and invited, we would counsel or gently suggest to you to pay attention, in that the questions that do arrive to us are not from a space of attention at all times. We have no expectations of you to be anywhere other than where you are. And as we said, all questions are valid, of course, but the questions that you have that are universal or that are common or that are patterned into you, such as, what is my purpose? Such as, where do I go next? Such as, what is it that is blocking me? Are always to be found the same answers. Your purpose in a footnote format is to be who you are, to be what you are, to live your life, enjoy following your own wishes and desires, unencumbered by your conditioning, unencumbered by the ideas of those who have come before you, who are not you, have proposed, offered to you, that you have adopted, that do not serve you. How do you know what serves you? How do you know what beliefs? How do you know what suggestions to adopt, to make yours, to incorporate into your identity or your isness or your, what you could call, ego moving forward? It is those that cause you to feel well, those that cause you to have optimism, those that cause you to think on positive lines of thought, and those that cause you to be happy. The rest are offerings to you that upon receiving, you have a response to. Upon receiving, you have emotion that is what you could perceive of as negative, emotion that does not feel the same as alignment does, emotion that causes fear, emotion that causes discomfort. And as these emotions arise, you know, you are given the information that what has been offered is simply not for you. So you may say, thank you, no, thank you. I will pass on this belief. I will pass on this thought. I will pass on this idea. I will not adopt it. I will not believe it is true. So if an idea comes to you that, for example, your financial abundance is at risk and this produces fear, this produces discomfort within your system, you may say no thank you to this belief, to this suggestion, and if need be, even to the messenger of this belief and suggestion. In each moment, you are being proposed with the question, who do you want to be? Do you want to adopt this idea as yours? Does it serve you to believe in limitation? Does it serve you to believe in lack? We would say no, but you might say something differently if in this now you believe that believing in lack protects you somehow. For example, there are those of you who believe in lack because they have fear of disappointment. They fear that if they were optimists, that disappointment, the emotion of disappointment, would arise when their predictions of optimism, of best outcome, did not occur. They were taught this by other beings who, in their avoidance of disappointment, had disappointing lives, had the proof that things do not work out for them. Who is your teacher? We would say, do not accept advice from anyone who is not living the life that you would choose for yourself in your best possible version, in your best case scenario. If you want abundance in financial matters, do not take advice from one who is not a billionaire. If you would like security in a romantic relationship, do not take advice from your friends who are experiencing a stream of conflict within their romantic relationships. If you would like to experience joy, it is often a puppy who is your best teacher, as opposed to someone who has lived their life toiling away, attempting to arrive at joy through other means. And to take this further, we would say that nature is often one of your best teachers. Observe it. Watch how trees grow and birds sing in the perfection that they are, and the knowing that in time, a flower will bloom, complete confidence that it will be visited by a bee, and that in that pollination will bear fruit. The trees do not hesitate in being their most joyful versions. So back to the theme, the topic, the offering, the invitation we have for you in this day, in this now, would be to realize that the majority of your questions have already been answered. That as you hear the reply over and over, yes, it will sink in, but you may also in this now choose to adopt the reply that feels most good to you as your truth. So as you ask us, what is my purpose? We reply, and we will continue to reply. Your purpose is to be and be joyful. What would happen if you truly adopted this belief as your main North Star in this now, you ask us, what is your next move? And we say to you, anything that you would choose it to be. What would happen if you adopted this thought as the truth? And you ask us how to know which direction to move in. We say that your joy, your positive feelings are the indication of that. We ask what would happen if you adopted that belief. We know you love your complications and your drama. We know that without them, without the contrast, without the conflict, without the proposed opposition to your desires, you would not have as much clarity of your desires as you do in your, what you call feeling bad, in your suffering. You have very concrete clarity of what it is you do not want. And at times you get confused on how to arrive at what you do. But we also invite you to, in this day, in this now, take on the belief that as soon as you know what you do not want, you can shift directly to what you do, knowing 100% that it is on its way. Your inner being knows this, you know this on many levels. And it is, as always, your free will to choose whatever beliefs feel best to you, and also to choose whatever beliefs do not feel good to you if you so choose. We leave you with the light and the love of 1,000 suns. A 9-9. Hi. Okay, so that was a nice, I think, short transmission. I'm not sure how long it was. And I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it without questions. But if you do have any questions, please remember that I do have the Ask Vagrein form right on my website. So that's www.jpherman.com/Ask Vagrein, where you can ask Vagrein your questions for free. And as I get around to them, I'll be recording videos based upon the questions that are asked there. So that's a great place to get in touch with me and to be able to ask Vagrein directly, whatever it is you want to know. I also have another live event coming up on May 30th at 9 p.m. Central European summertime. So do go ahead and check that out at www.jpherman.com/events to get tickets to that and join us live. During these live sessions, people get to ask their questions directly to Vagrein. I'm in trance, and Vagrein tends to respond to all the questions that are being delivered, at least for now, as we're still in quite small groups. So it's a really intimate and fun experience, and people have really been enjoying that. You can also get the videos from the past versions of those on my website, www.jpherman.com/videos, to check out what previous what previous live events with Vagrein have been like. And if you want, I am available for one-on-one sessions. Again, head over to my website and check that out as well. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, week, month, year. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video. And I will channel again for you soon. Okay, bye-bye.